Welcome to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. My name is Shelley, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and click that bell so that you can see future videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really pretty, simple DIY ornament that you can either use as a place card, you can pop in a stocking, or you can take as a hostess gift to someone that maybe you're going to their house for dinner for the holiday season. So let me show you first of all what the ornament looks like. So this is an ornament of one of our daughters and her husband and our little grandbaby. And it is so easy to make a photo ornament, and it doesn't have to be a photo. You could have a little picture that maybe you cut out of a card. Notice even the back is fully done so that if the ornament turns on the tree, it looks pretty from both sides. So let's get started. So what you will need to make this pretty little ornament is you will need an ornament ball. I like to use plastic just because then they're not breakable, but you certainly could use the clear glass balls as well. I bought mine at Michael's. I know in Canada you can also get them at the dollar store. You'll need that. I've decided that I wanted to put snow in each of these ornaments. So you can either use, the really loose type of snow, which is what is in this particular ornament, or you can use something that looks actually more like snowballs. And that's the ornament that I'm going to be making today. And you'll notice I've already got it partially filled with my little snowballs. You're going to need a picture of some sort. So this is a picture of our other daughter. Or you could take anything, as I said, out of a magazine or out of a card. I am actually going to be using a Christmas card as well. So I love this Christmas card because the detail in it is small. You will need some sort of a pretty little ornament hanger, and I really love these. I buy them in bulk because I think they're so pretty. I like to use little ornaments or little beads, and so I have some pink ones and some blue and some gold, and I also have these really pretty green bells. All of this stuff is from the dollar store, so not expensive at all. And I have some little petals that I have in pink and in white. I probably should have bought some green, and I thought I had some, but I don't, so I'm just going to use what I have. And I also have some sparkly stuff as well. Now, I didn't put any sparkles in this one, but I think I will in this next ornament. I also have wire cutters, a length of ribbon. This is, about 10 inches long to make a bow. And I do have some picks from Michael's that I'll just cut little bits off to also add to the ornament. So let's get started. So once you take your top off, as I've already done, and fill the bottom with some snow, and again, all I did was roll up a piece of paper and dump it in. I didn't think you needed to see me do that. That's so simple. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle to it, just a tiny, tiny bit, just to sort of make it all kind of more sparkly and glowy. And it makes the inside of the ornament, I thought, maybe would look a little bit different too. So I've added that in. And then it's so easy. You take your picture. My picture is 2.5 by 2.5. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sharpie pen underneath the clip of the pen and then roll the picture around the pen, just so that you can get it inside of the actual ball. So when you've done that and you've got it rolled nicely, you just take that, and look at how easy it is. Pop it inside. I also have some tweezers here, and I'm just going to take those tweezers now and kind of unfurl it a little bit so that it stands up nicer. So I will do that, and I'll be right back. Once you get your picture to stand up, then you take a little piece of greenery, can be any size or anything that you want to put. This really helps the picture stand up if you put a little piece of greenery in it. So you'll see there, I've got a little piece of greenery there. So I'm also going to add in some of this, a little piece of this pick, because I think it's so nice. So just cut this off, sort of unfurl them a little bit, and pop this in as well. Let's pop it in the back and see, make sure pictures stand up better. And then you can add in some other fun things. So I'm going to add in some bells, some little green bells. And I'm also going to add in a little bit of gold. So I've got those in there. Now I will push this up so that the picture's standing up. Now you could tape this to the inside, but I didn't want to see tape inside, so I'm just not going to, use tape. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little houses that were part of the card, and again, I'm just going to wrap them around my Sharpie like this, kind of tight. You have to be able to get them in to the ornament. And now I'm just going to take my Sharpie and pop that in to the back and let the little houses fall in, and I'll be right back. Once you've unfurled your houses to the way you want them to be, I want this one to be a little bit different because I don't want it to be exactly the same as her sister's. Then I'm going to take a couple of these little leaves, these little white leaves, and use my tweezers again to just pop those in behind the picture, so behind the photograph, just to give it a little bit more body inside. And that way things won't move around. So pop some of those in. You might need 3 or 4 of them. I mean, you could use paper. You wouldn't have to use anything, like these leaves. You could just put some pretty paper in there, and that would make it work. All right, I'll finish stuffing this, and I'll be right back. Now I'm just going to take a couple of these little blue balls, these little pearls, and I'm just going to pop those in the top, let them drop, and come around. Really want them to come in front of the picture, so you just kind of turn it around and you end up with a ball in front of the picture. And then when you're done, you pop the top back on, you tie a little ribbon bow on it, you take one of your really pretty little hooks. I mean, any hook will do. I do love these ones though. And there you go. You have a really pretty little ornament that they can use as a little keepsake for year over year. And this is what the ornament looks like on the tree. You'll notice I did switch the ribbon around. I decided to put it more on the top rather than around the actual attachment. I just thought it looked better. And there's the other one. I think they add a nice touch. Once you have your ornaments done, you can take them to your Christmas table. Now, I'm not going to show you where I have mine hidden because, of course, that would spoil the surprise for my family. I'll let you use your imagination to sort that out. So this is our Christmas table. I'm going to link the video that I just put about a week ago to show you what I do when I set a table, but I thought in this case I won't go through all of that detail. I do want to show you my centerpiece because this particular Christmas table is really an homage to both our 2 little grandbabies and to the rest of our family. I wanted it really to be both pretty for the adults and also attractive for children. So when I decided that I would use this little reindeer, she's so pretty, I would put her sitting on top of a little cupcake stand that you can't even see. and put the whole thing inside of an acrylic tray that, again, you can't even see. It's all so well hidden. There's lots and lots of greenery in there, and some faux flowers and some ornaments. There's also a sleigh filled with some greenery and some ornaments and some little presents. And I know our grandbabies will really get a kick out of that. The table is set with, again, you know that I like to use different colored charges. I just think it gives it a different visual look. I've got a tablecloth down and a really, really pretty table runner. It's just a gorgeous table runner. It's quite difficult to iron, but you know, that's the way it is. And I've added some lights on that side of the centerpiece. And I've added those lights on the other side. And then, although the dinner plates are the same for each one, this particular place setting has a really pretty gold sparkly salad plate. This particular salad plate has something that will certainly be attracted to our little grandbabies. Isn't that pretty? It's actually made out of melamine. Not that I think they should eat off of melamine, but when I found them, I thought, oh, those are really, really nice. I've had them for a couple of years. I bought them at Bronner's in Michigan, and I just adore them. And of course, they're perfect for little ones. And then over at the head of the table, I have the salad plate that actually matches the dinnerware that I'm using. And then I have followed the same principle that I use when I'm setting a table. And again, I will attach my previous Tablescape so that you can get more detail on the principles that I use. I think you'll enjoy it. You know, it's not hard to set a pretty table. You get yourself a really nice tablecloth, you put a runner down the middle, you put some placemats, and they do not have to be expensive. These placemats that I have on this table are not expensive at all. Some chargers, some dinner plates, some really pretty salad plates, and you know, put your nice cutlery around, and you end up with what I call a wonderful tablescape. Now, for all of you, those of you who have been asking me how my husband is doing after his surgery, he's been doing very well. He's on the road to recovery. He's actually my videographer again, which is a good thing. And we expect that he should be fully recovered in the next couple of months, so that's a good thing. And until we see each other in the new year, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope that 2020 is everything that you want it to be. We have a surprise coming in 2020, and you'll quickly learn what that is in our new year. So until next time, bye-bye.